Dear friends, welcome to the next video for our course Skill Pro, a course in communication skills and soft skills. Today we are just going to learn in this video about consonants. Consonants part 1. We have in this lesson there are two parts of consonants. Here in this video we'll be learning about consonants part 1, and whereas we find, unlike in English alphabets or English language, here we find more consonants. Normally we say we have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and among all the 26 alphabets in the English language we find 21 consonants. So in this lesson we are going to learn about how consonant sounds are produced. Mainly 24 consonants sounds. 24 consonant sounds and their symbols, and also how these consonants are written. So towards the end of this lesson we'll be knowing that. Now, coming to the consonants, we have 6 types of consonants here, mainly plosives, affricates, fricatives, nasals, lateral, approximants, and semivowels. If you see on page 6. Beginning now, let's see what does it mean. Plosives. Plosives. You can just
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Part 2, Activity 1A. Listen to the poem and focus on the sounds underlined.
As the pet dog climbed over the top of the big grand closet, growling and gurgling, first the right forefoot toes balanced carefully, then the hind stepped down.
Okay, you can see in that activity 1, as the pet dog climbed over the top of the big grand closet, growling and gurgling, first the right forefoot toes balanced carefully, then the hind stepped down. Now, listen again and observe the phonetic symbols that is given to show the underlined sound. Add to the list of the words in the first column from the above poem. For example, here given words with P. See here, the phonemic sounds that we have found there is P, B, T, D, K, G. These are all plosives. P, B, T, D, K, G. And here in the table you will find word in spelling and sound in the phonemic symbol. Pet, top, big, balanced, right, foot, down, dog, closet, carefully, grand, gurgling. You need to write the full form of this particular word. You can see on the screen, pet, in the phonemic symbols. So yeah, we'll go further in the activity. These 6 sounds are called plosives. These 6 sounds. So you can just practice these sounds, pronouncing it while you place your palm in front of your mouth. When you can just very well listen to your own voice. You will notice a puff of air touching your palm, and also listen to the bursting kind of noise. P, B, T, D, K, G. As these sounds are produced with an exploding noise, Why these are all called plosives? It is because they produce an exploding noise. That's why they're called plosives. And here we move forward to the activity 2. With the help of the given phonemic symbol and the word, write words on your own with the sounds in the initial, medial and final position. You can just go through on page 7 on your textbook. Phonemic symbol, word with the sound and additional words. For example, the phonemic symbols here are again given. P, B, T, D, K, G. So word with sound is pain, ball, take, door, kite, gun. The additional words you need to fill up. See here, for the first one is done for you. P, pain, pen, temple, cop. Here, see the rule or what is asked above is write your own words with the sounds in the initial, medial and final positions. Initial, pen, medial, temple and final position, cop. So you need to find out certain words wherein you find B also in the initial and in the medial and in the final positions. For example, let's say bull and so on. You can just find out, and please do fill those words. Fill these words with the suitable additional words. Then, in the next section B here, write the phonemic symbol and say it aloud for the underlined sound. Phonemic symbol. Words are given there and you need to write the phonemic symbol. Words: apply, nap, baby, able, tower, first, dream, read, clover, actual, game, big. Phonemic symbol there: P, B, T, D, K and G. Using that, you need to write and fill up these forms. Now here we have another activity. Read aloud the following sentences. Focus on the words in bold. A pin is left in the bin. His hat had a tear. His backpack is heavy. He has a bag on his back. See the pairs. P and B, T and D, B and P, again G and K. See, P, B, T, D, G, K. So these are all our pairs. You must have noticed that the words in bold sound the same except for one sound. See here, P, B, hat, hat, back, pack, G, back and back. Now, continuing the same, identify the sounds in the section B here. Identify the sounds that are different and list them in the second column. First one is done for you. Words, pin, bin, sounds which are different. We need to find out the sounds which are different. P and B, we already know that these two are pairs, P and B. And here again, T and D, T and D, and pack and back, P and B again, bag and back, G and K. So, such pair of words which differ from each other only in one sound are called minimal pairs. They help in differentiating the sounds. These are all the differentiating of sounds. Write 3 minimal pairs each for P, B, T, D, K, G. You need to find out P, B, T and D, K, G. We need to write 3 minimal pairs each. B and B, B and T, D and K, and K and G. Observe the following words in section D and their phonemic transcription with a focus on the underlined spelling and the sounds. You see here, mist, plant, Lord, card, loved, missed, walked, topped. You will notice that the spelling T and D match with T and D respectively in all except in the last 3 words. If you look at the last 3 words again, you will see that these words are verbs in the past tense. See? Past tense. Walked, missed, and topped. So generally we Indians pronounce these words sometimes walked, topped, missed, and so on. It is because we are so much tuned with our vernacular language. But the proper pronunciation here for this is, there are some guidelines to have this appropriate pronunciation of the past tense. Just listen to this activity. You will find in this group of words here on page 8, 1.2.3, you will notice that spelling D, T and D match with T and D respectively. So these words you can just go through group 1, group 2 and group 3. You can just listen to this activity audio 2.
Part 2, Activity 3D. Listen to the pronunciation of these groups of words with a focus on the last sound of the root of every word.
Top, topped. Cook, cooked. Laugh, laughed. Pass, passed. Push, pushed. Match, matched.
Group 2. Rub, rubbed. Log, logged. Carve, carved. Buzz, buzzed. Judge, judged. Plan, planned. Call, called. Slam, slammed. Bow, bowed.
Paint, painted. Wait, waited. Salt, salted. Brand, branded. Land, landed. Sound, sounded.
Unit.
So dear friends, you have listened to these groups, group 1, group 2 and group 3. Now list the final sound of all the roots of words given in the above table group wise. One in each group is done for you. Just see here. See, in group 1, which are the words? In group 1, which are all coming under these words? You can just see. See, topped, cooked, laughed, passed, pushed, matched, match. So you need to write the underlined phonemic symbol in this below column, group 1. For example, here, cook. No, it is k sound. Here, f sound. It is laugh. Here, pass. Yes, sa sound. Push. Sha sound here. And in the sixth one, match. Ch sound. Same way, in group 2 and group 3, you need to fill up this with the symbols. Now, coming to the next section, here you will find the final sounds of the roots word are voiceless sounds. Okay, in group 1. Group 1 are voiceless, and in group 2 they are voiced. Root words in group 3 ended with t or d. And if you go back to the previous table, you will also notice that after the voiceless sounds in group 1, ed is pronounced as t. Just see here. See, ed is pronounced as t. Passed, pushed, matched, and so on. Cooked, topped. So that's it. Same way, in group 2, it is pronounced as d after the voiced sounds. And it is also pronounced as id after t and d. Just look here. See here. Rubbed, logged, carved, buzzed, judged, planned, cold, slammed, bowed. And in the group 2, here, after T and D, ed is pronounced as id, painted, weighted, salted, branded, landed, sounded. So therefore, here you have other words. Kindly do read aloud these words and place them in appropriate columns. See, for example, robbed, d, it comes under. Then dashed, dashed. So it comes under dashed, t. So that way you need to fill this table. Now, practice pronouncing the above words with a partner focusing on the ed pronunciation. For example, id, id, it is id, wanted. So brothers, thank you. In the next video we will be seeing, or we will be continuing with affricates, and then we will proceed with the other different types of consonants. In this lesson we have seen what are plosives, and within the plosives we have 6 different consonant sounds: p, b, t, d, k, g. And also we have seen the differences when ed is formed with a particular word in the past tense. In especially on page 9, we see group 1, group 2 and group 3, wherein we pronounce as t, the ending part will be d, and in the third group we find id. So please do practice all these things with your partners when you are free. Try to pronounce these words correctly and learn it for our good. Thank you. Thank you once again. See you in the next video. Thank you.